It gives me great pleasure to be here. I know that we have observed a minute of silence in honor of the departed commandant of this institution. But let me begin my speech this morning by paying tribute to the late Madam Wanini Kireri, our immediate former commandant of this institution. As I said, when we were laying her to rest, she was a diligent officer who exemplified the best of the prison service in our country. She rendered a distinguished service to this institution and to the entire prison service in Kenya, and her death is an incredible loss, not just to the prison service, but to all of us as citizens of this country. As we mourn her and as we continue to remember her, it behooves us even more to ensure that we do our work with dedication and commitment in the service of our nation, knowing as we must that we too have an opportunity at a time to make our contribution. And that opportunity and that time is never permanent. But we continue also to pray that the Lord may strengthen our family, her loved ones, and our colleagues here, and all of us as we continue the journey of service to our nation. Madam PS and Commissioner General, I want to start by congratulating these 226 young men and women who went through a very rigorous process of selection to be here. Just so you know how rigorous it was, I am informed that we had 12,500 applications. And out of the 12,500 people who wanted to join this course, only you, 226, succeeded through this. It shows how strict, how difficult the exercise was. But most importantly, I congratulate you, because it means that you must be the cream de la cream, the top of the top, to be in this institution. Therefore, the very introduction of this course, Cadet Officer Training for the Prison Service, is a plan that was designed by His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta as a way of stepping up the level of professionalism and increasing the skills and competencies required in the service of the security sector. The focus of His Excellency the President, as he then outlined it, was to begin to create a new generation of leaders within our security services who will carry the dream of our country to the next generation. That then means, and I'll quote, that then means, ladies and gentlemen, that you have come to this course with very high expectations and to discharge a special and demanding responsibility. That also means that you must measure up to those high expectations of the Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency, our President, and the expectations of the prison service and all of us in this country. This training is further evidence that our security services and sector has changed tremendously. It's not what it was in the 70s, in the 80s, and in the 90s. And much more so because we are working in a very dynamic environment with new demands, new expectations, a new constitutional framework that imposes on us very strict governance responsibilities. You must uphold the highest possible standards of human rights. People who come through our institutions come here because they have challenges and they need to be assisted to regain normalcy and to get back to normal society. They do not come here to die. They do not come here to suffer injury. They do not come through our correctional services to be dehumanized and demeaned, and for their sense of self-esteem to be destroyed. They come through the correctional services to find time to reflect on their behavior, their activities, to be assisted to acquire new skills, to become more useful members of society. The reason why the government spends resources in the correctional services is because we believe that everyone counts, including those who have committed mistakes and those who have broken the law. It's because we believe that those who have broken the law need to be helped to be normal and law-abiding members of society. It is because we believe that we have a responsibility as society to build and enhance the behavior and conduct of all of us so that we can take advantage of the opportunity of being citizens of this country for the benefit of all of us, as it were. Therefore, as you train here, bear in mind that with the changes that have come in the sector, expectations of you will continue to be high, that you will uphold, display, and maintain the highest level of discipline, the highest level of accountability, the highest level of respect for the rule of law. The government is determined to improve the working conditions of our officers. And currently we are constructing a level 4 hospital here at the Prison Staff Training College to serve both officers and the surrounding community. This hospital is going to be staffed by our prison officers, some of them in your ranks who are being trained. And this hospital, which His Excellency the President has approved, will be named Wanini Kereri Magereza Hospital, to honor and remember her invaluable contribution to the construction of this particular facility, is another step and another evidence of the government's commitment, especially the vision of our president, to ensure that officers and those who serve in the prison services enjoy as good services as can be available anywhere in the country. So, amongst you cadet officers are those who are training for general duties. Some of you are training to take up specific duties in this hospital. I once again urge you to remember the reason why His Excellency the President insisted that we now must have a cadet officer level training program in the prison service, because the Commander-in-Chief wants us to raise the bar for the discipline of our officers, for the commitment and dedication to duty of our officers. I look forward to your successful completion of the training. I thank the Commissioner General of the Prison Service and my colleague and sister, the Honorable PS, for the excellent job they have continued to do to stabilize this institution, for the level of professionalism they have brought along the way, and for the manner in which the Correctional Services Department is marching forward to the ranks of a modern, well-managed, accountable institution that reflects on the vision and the aspirations of our President. As I conclude, I want to recognize and appreciate your instructors for their tireless effort in molding and mentoring our officers. Please learn from these men and women. Many of them are experienced people who have served this country in various capacities before. Many of them are experienced people in life who will be able to, even at a personal level, counsel you and guide you in the things you will do. I would like to reserve special thanks to the Chief of the Defense Forces in the country, General Robert Kiboshi, and the entire leadership of the Kenya Defense Forces for their solid collaboration and cooperation they have had with us in designing and mounting this course. We sincerely appreciate their advice. I thank my colleagues, the heads of the other security agencies who have worked with us, providing advice and guidance on how this course should be run. I am very optimistic that with this course, we will step one more level up in terms of the capacity and quality of the services that we offer in the prison services. I pray that the Lord Almighty blesses you, keeps you safe, and strengthens you in the work that you do. I pray that the Lord Almighty continues to hold you by his mighty right hand, that all of you young people know that there's nothing more nobler in your life than to be asked to serve your country. That, like those who went before us, whether they are founding fathers of our nation or people who have paid various prices for the service of our nation, you too will live up to the expectation of serving your country with pride, maintaining a very high level of integrity, a very high level of commitment in the service of our nation, because that is the only way we can honor the Lord, and that is the only way we can say thank you to the Lord for being born and being raised in this country. Your government is ready, willing, and available to support you as you walk the journey of being an officer in this service. You will find in all of us total support for you to achieve your dreams and aspirations. May the Lord bless you as you go through this course. And it's now my distinct honor and pleasure, Madam PS and Commissioner General, to declare the second Cadet Officers Training Program officially launched. Thank you.
Are you tired of regularly pumping out your septic tank? Worry no more. We are here to build for you a modern biodigester septic which never gets filled up. No pump out, occupies less building space, less building cost and time, can build for rentals, institution and family houses. Environment friendly. For installation, call 0728321025.